দেখছে ABC নিউজ AgtLive।
Namaskar, Shubha Navabarsho. I'd like to greet all of you on this auspicious occasion of Bengali Happy New Year 1429. Today it's 17th April, Sunday 2022. And I'd like to read the English newspapers. Of course, this is a national newspaper and it's of yesterday. It's of Saturday of the 16th April 2022. In my hand, the first newspaper I have is the Hindu. Let me read it out from the front page. Ishurappa quits as a Karnataka minister. A 3-day drama ends. Ishurappa to come out clear. Congress to launch protests in districts seeking arrest of the BJP leader. Will fight polls in alliance with Congress Senate power. BJP unleashing central agencies to seize power. They will do anything to grab power. One aspect of this is the continuous enforcement directorate raids when the BJP saw that the three-party MVA is standing firm as central agencies were let loose against us. Sharad Pawar, Nationalist Congress Party chief. Himachal Chief Minister doles out SOPs ahead of elections. CM's move out of fear of AbcNews. This Indian worm vaccine is a ray of hope. The COVID cases marginally up. Now, Gujarat raises property of alleged rioters. IMF-led reforms needed, but can't ignore the poor. Sri Lankan finance minister heading to US for talks. The Hindu third page states, rebels police exchange fire in Jharkhand. Activists allege police brutality near proposed Aris plant site. Sena BJP duel continues as each blames the other for graft. Will change of allies yield dividends for Shate? A farmer leader says he can provide an alternative to rural electorate in 2024. 100 more poor canteens to come up in Haryana. Tourist rush triggers huge jam in Uttarakhand. And chess as tool against lockdown-induced isolation, mental health issues. The Hindu fourth page, Prime Minister lauds Himachal's progress, stresses on development at a quick pace. No one can insist that a judge disclose reason for recusal, Delhi High Court. The Hindu fifth number page, SDPI worker hacked to death in Palakkad. Ishurappa will return as minister soon. Yedurappa. Truth will come out from probe, says Karnataka CM. A fire mishap averted in Andhra Pradesh. The Hindu 8th number page will contest the polls with the Congress Senate power. Reigning communal elements, Rajasthan Chief Minister appeals to Modi. Why is the Prime Minister not condemning communal violence, asks Gehlot. The country will not grow if it remains entangled with the issues of food, dress and religious traditions. The people in the country are fighting with each other on these petty issues and some unruly elements are constantly provoking them. Ashok Gehlot, Rajasthan Chief Minister. Himachal Chief Minister doles out of SOPs ahead of elections. The Pandits raise concern over targeted attacks. Sarpanch shot dead in Jammu and Kashmir's Baramulla. National People's Party sets its sights on Nagaland. The Hindu 9th number page. If harmed, India will not spare anyone, says Defence Minister. Irada portal to speed up accident compensation claims. Minor gang raped at Ashanti Niketan in Bengal. Bivum police investigating the case while CBI is conducting a probe into another rape in Hashkali. Capacity building vital for countering online threats, say experts. AC releases man after he finishes half of sentence. Egypt to import wheat from India. The Hindu 10th number page. As the COVID cases rise in North India, experts urge caution. CBS yet to decide on going back to single board exam, as splitting the board exams was taken only for 2022-2023. Former diplomat calls for harmony. Haryana has not made arrangements for safety of wheat crop Huda. Gopal Krishna Gandhi in his lecture talks on the poison of communal hatred. When the country is celebrating Azadi's Amrit Mahotsav, one should not see the zahar, that is poison, of communal hatred spreading. Former West Bengal governor and diplomat Gopal Krishna Gandhi said on Friday. The Hindu 11th number page, Russia strikes a missile unit outside Kyiv. Kremlin blocks a news site French radio station. 150 hard in clashes as Israeli police raid Al-Aqsa mosque. Nepal running low on foreign exchange reserve. Spotlight on Hat's curves in France. The Hindu, page number 12, China reduces reserve norms for banks as economy slows. Russia may be in default by paying in rubles. Moody's. The Hindu, page number 13, Tipati Markram and Bowlers script thumping win for Sunrisers. Mumbai Indian will hope to find the balance. Real challengers face the capital's test. Injured Chahar ruled out of IPL. The Hindu 14 number page, Santos Trophy kicks off today, and Al Jazeera pips Mumbai City. Direct selection for Prannoy Saina ignored. The next newspaper in my hand is the Tripura Times. The front page, of course, is up today. That is of 17th April, Sunday, 2022. And Prashant Kishore gives the Congress a roadmap for 2024 elections. Tripura CHO shares experience with Union Health Minister. The violent clashes in Delhi, situation tense. Delhi Police Commissioner Rakesh Asthana said on Saturday night that the situation is under control in northwest Delhi's Jahangirpuri area, where violent clashes broke out after stones were allegedly pelted at a Hanuman Jayanti procession. Kalanpur massacre, people pay homage to departed souls, condemn divisive forces. Dissident tea promoter leaders say Pradot has alternative option, territorial council, and then they resign. CBSE may restore pre-pandemic format for board exams. Tripura Times, third number page. Our civilization culture played a big role in keeping India steadfast. Modi. Manipur CM expands the cabinet, inducts 6 more ministers. India will become a counterbalance in 10 to 15 years, RSS chief. Opposition angries over communal violence, questions Prime Minister's silence. New Delhi, leaders of 13 opposition political parties on Saturday questioned the silence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the recent incidents of hate speech and communal violence in the country and urged people to maintain peace and harmony. The leaders, including Congress President Sonia Gandhi, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, and her Tamil Nadu and Jharkhand counterparts M.K. Stalin and Hemant Soren, also voiced concern over the manner in which issues relating to food, dress, faith, festivals, and language are being used by the ruling establishment to polarize society. Tripura Times. Fourth number page. Around the world, police entered Pak Punjab Assembly, arrested lawmakers for creating ruckus. Russia warns the West of unpredictable consequences. Imran Khan retained all gifts he got as Pak Prime Minister. Protests erupt in US after police officer kills black man. Tripura Times, fifth number page, miscellaneous. Indian automakers face a heat amid global constraints, high price. NF Railway registers 18% growth in freight unloading during last financial year. An IFA to hold a National Cultural Festival in Tripura. Tripura Times, 7th number page, IPL 2022 Rahul century in 100th IPL match leads Lucknow's 18-run win over Mumbai. Tripura Times, 8th number page, rally cultural progress to mark in the Bangla Tourism Fest. Review meet for one day health fair in Senti Bazaar held. Sushant inaugurates a two-day Baishakhi fair. Professor Y.D. Pandey, no more. Professor Y.D. Pandey, former Vice-Chancellor of Tripura University, passed away at Kanpur on 14th April last. He was also associated with Saksharata Abhiyan in the state. Court allows a transit remand for 3 JMB suspects. Assam 8 killed in storm lightning strike. UCO Bank MD visit state. Next newspaper with me is Tripura Frontier. Of course, it's of the day. That's of 17th April 2022 Sunday. Prime Minister Modi unveils a 108-foot Lord Hanuman statue in Gujarat's Mumbai. Drones cops in civil dress. MP police ramps up security on Hanuman Jayanti after Khargone violence. West Bengal by polls, TMC's Shatrughan Sinha leads with over 1 lakh votes, Babul Supriya with 12,000 votes. Tripura Frontier, third number page. Viral kid takes a toaster to school to serve free pop stars. Internet lords, heartwarming gesture. Russia-Ukraine war, more than 900 civilian bodies found in Kyiv region, says Ukrainian police. Tripura Frontier, fourth number page, a fourth wave scare. Long COVID continues to trouble recovered patients. Check symptoms here. Next newspaper with me is Tripura Observer. It's of the 17th April 2022. Left destroyed industrial prospects, Dr. Manik Shah. PK to join Congress shortly. AMC discusses on budget. Niti Ayog's SEC round 1 report revealed Tripura tops across India in electric vehicles penetration. 16th position in India and 5th in Northeast region. Tripura covered 50.32% rural household Shishanta. Assam 11 killed in storm. TFA ideas hold Bashabaran cultural evening. JP Nadda arriving for today's state visit. Sudeep ashes to fight by elections in Congress tickets. Putting all speculations to rest, former Tripura Minister Sudeep Rai Barman today said that he would definitely contest in the ensuing by-elections if his party shows enough confidence in him. His statement came at a time when the political circles were agog with speculations stating Barman and his close confidant Shah would refrain from fighting the polls. Tripura Pradesh Congress Committee President Bijit Sinha also put his weight behind Barman's remarks and said, the Pradesh Congress is also eager to field the bolder leaders from their home turf, Agartala and Badauli constituencies. In 2018, the bolder leaders emerged victorious in BJP tickets. However, bolder leaders are now being considered as the most vocal faces against the ruling Bharatiya Janata spreading false news. Tripura Observer, 5th number page, Assam, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh till 17th April IMD. Sonia calls a meeting of senior leaders. Prashant Kishore joins in. Kerala Deputy Speaker upset after picture removed by CPIM's Desh Bhimani. BJP leaders say the time is right for one nation, one language. Trend till noon. Tinmul set. The next newspaper with me is Notice Colours. Is of 17th April 2022 Sunday. Pariyata Nusha to begin today with the cycle rally. Modi calls people to buy local products. PK presents roadmap for 24 may join Congress. BJP suffered setback in by polls. Minister shows water in all houses by December next. Bijit Sudeep leaving for Delhi to meet EC. Demanding free and fair by-elections for 4 assembly constituencies for the state. Delegations of opposition Congress led by Pradesh Congress President Bijit Sinha will leave the state on Sunday to submit a memorandum before Election Commission of India, that is ACI. Speaking with Northeast Colours, PCC President Bijit Sinha said that he, along with senior party leader Sudeep Rai Barman, will leave the state on Sunday towards New Delhi, where they will meet top AICC leaders to discuss the poll strategies.
Sinha said that the PCC leaders, along with the AICC leaders, will also meet the ECI and will submit the memorandum during a deputation demanding free and fair by-elections. Earlier, after formation of BJP-IPFT government in Tripura, all the elections held in the state were totally rigged by the ruling party, and they made the elections process into a total farce. Said Sinha and added that they will request the ECI to ensure peaceful and democratic atmosphere before the polls with participation of opposition parties in election passage. Storm rain predicted. Cloudy weather is the forecast. The IMD AgtLive office issues a warning of heavy thunderstorm rains with lightning and a gusty wind speed from 40 to 50 km per hour in some places in the state. Notice colors, third number page. Manipur CM indicts 6 more ministers. Ultras fled from police custody still at large. Intoxicated man causing nuisance. Notice colors, fifth number page. Shimran manages her time well due to great support system. Notice colors, sixth number page. Rising nations. Ukraine war far from over as Russia renews strikes in Kyiv. Moon dust collected by Neil Armstrong sails for $500,000. Mysterious liver illness was seen in kids in the US Euro. South Carolina inmate picks a firing squad over the electric chair. Notice college, 7 number page, and sports, battle of the new captains Jadeja and Pandey as CSK take on GT in IPL. Caretaker Maxwell Chine as RCB posts 189 of 5 against DC. Notice colors, 8 number page under Prime Minister Modi. Hindi gets a big boost at centre, PS huge. Anti-Hindi agitation in Tamil Nadu gain on rise. Country now for total solution in healthcare Mandeva. Karnataka CM rejects interference in inquiry. Government stands for welfare of unorganized workforce. Prime Minister. RSS leader hacked to death in Kerala's Palakkad district. Punjab announces 300 units free power every month from 1st July. Kerala Deputy Speaker upset after photo removed by CPIM's. Desha Bhimani. Right, so dear viewers, from the news desk, reading English newspapers up to this much today for Sunday, 17 April 2022. Thank you all for being with me once again. Shubha Navabarsha. Namaskar.